In 2026, the Philippines has taken a bold step forward in modernizing its military capabilities, and one of the most significant additions to its arsenal is the MIM-104 Patriot missile system. Once considered the exclusive defense solution of advanced military powers like the United States and a few NATO allies, the Patriot missile launcher's arrival in Southeast Asia is a game changer not only for the Philippines but also for the strategic balance in the region. Now, why is this such a huge deal? The MIM-104 Patriot system is not just a missile. It's a complex and multi-layered defense architecture that combines radar, interceptors, and command systems to provide comprehensive air and missile defense. For the Philippines, acquiring this technology symbolizes a major leap in defensive posture, especially in light of rising regional tensions and the need for greater sovereignty and territorial protection. To understand the true impact, we first need to look at what the MIM-104 Patriot is and how it works. Originally developed by Raytheon in the United States, the Patriot system is a long-range, all-altitude, all-weather air defense system. It's capable of detecting, tracking, and engaging a wide range of airborne threats from aircraft and drones to ballistic and cruise missiles. The core of the Patriot system lies in its multifunction phased array radar. This radar is one of the most advanced in the world, capable of tracking over targets simultaneously. Once a threat is detected, the system's fire control unit evaluates the threat's trajectory, speed, and impact point. If the threat is deemed critical, the launcher deploys an interceptor missile, usually the or the more advanced PAC-3 variant, to neutralize the incoming target midair. Now, the big question: what does this mean for the Philippines? Until now, the country has relied heavily on short-range systems and conventional anti-aircraft guns. These systems, while still useful, are largely ineffective against high-speed, high-altitude ballistic missiles or stealth aircraft. The addition of the Patriot fills a massive gap in the Philippine defense network. It gives the country the capability to intercept enemy missiles before they reach critical infrastructure, military bases, or civilian populations. The acquisition of the Patriot system didn't happen overnight. Negotiations reportedly began in early 2023, following increasing concerns about airspace violations and potential missile threats in the region. With growing tensions in the South China Sea and the strategic interest in maintaining freedom of navigation, the United States and the Philippines deepened their defense cooperation. In 2024, the sale of the Patriot system was formally approved as part of a broader defense cooperation agreement. By 2026, the first batteries had arrived and were quickly deployed to high-priority areas, including Luzon and Palawan, key locations given their proximity to disputed territories and vital air and sea lanes. Military analysts believe that these deployments are designed to create a defensive umbrella over major cities and strategic assets. Let's take a closer look at the configuration that the Philippines has received. The standard Patriot battery includes a radar set, engagement control station, power generation equipment, and up to 8 launchers. Each launcher carries 4 interceptor missiles, though newer variants can carry up to 16 PAC-3 missiles due to their smaller size. The Philippines has opted for a mixed configuration, incorporating both and PAC-3 interceptors. These optimized for aircraft and cruise missiles, while the PAC-3 specializes in hitting ballistic missiles with kinetic energy, that is, smashing into them head-on at extremely high speeds. In terms of radar, the Philippines has acquired the Insar radar system. This phased array radar provides 360-degree coverage and can operate in environments with significant electronic interference. It's also capable of tracking low-flying and stealth targets, making it a formidable tool for both early warning and target engagement. Another notable aspect of the Patriot system is its interoperability. The system is compatible with other US and NATO defense platforms. This means that the Philippines can now participate in joint defense networks and receive real-time intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance data from allied forces. It significantly enhances the country's integration with regional security efforts, including those led by the US Indo-Pacific Command. But it's not just about defense. The presence of the Patriot system in the Philippines sends a clear strategic signal. It shows that the country is no longer content with being a passive observer in regional security affairs. Instead, it is actively building the capability to protect its interests, deter aggression, and contribute to collective defense. Of course, acquiring such advanced technology comes with its challenges. One of the biggest concerns is training. Operating the Patriot system requires highly specialized skills in radar operation, missile guidance, threat analysis, and command control. The Philippine military has already begun an extensive training program, with personnel undergoing instruction both domestically and in the United States. These efforts are crucial to ensuring the system's effectiveness and minimizing the risk of accidental engagements or system failures. Maintenance is another issue. Patriot systems are complex and require continuous upkeep to remain mission-ready. This includes everything from software updates to missile stockpile management and radar calibration. Fortunately, as part of the defense agreement, the US has committed to providing logistical and technical support for at least the first 5 years. This includes on-site support teams, spare parts, and mobile diagnostic units. Now let's talk about cost. The MIM-104 Patriot system isn't cheap. A single battery can cost upwards of $1 billion, depending on the configuration and number of interceptors. For a developing country like the Philippines, this is a significant investment. However, the government has justified the expense by pointing to the system's long-term benefits. Not only does it provide critical national defense, but it also acts as a deterrent against would-be aggressors. In other words, having the system in place might prevent conflicts from occurring in the first place. Beyond the financial aspect, there's also the geopolitical angle to consider. By acquiring the Patriot system, the Philippines is clearly aligning itself more closely with the United States and its allies. This could have diplomatic repercussions, particularly with nations that see US influence in Asia as a threat to their own strategic interests. Nevertheless, the decision reflects a calculated move by Philippine leadership to prioritize national security in an increasingly uncertain world. There's also the potential for local innovation. With the introduction of such advanced technology, there are plans to establish domestic maintenance and production capabilities. Local defense contractors are being considered for future collaborations to assemble components or even manufacture parts under license. This would not only reduce dependency on foreign suppliers but also stimulate the local defense industry and create jobs. The Patriot system also opens up new possibilities for integration with other defense platforms. For example, the Philippines is exploring the addition of complementary systems like the NASAMS, National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System, and the THAAD, Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. Together, these systems would create a layered missile defense architecture capable of handling a variety of threats across different altitudes and ranges. Let's not forget the human element. Soldiers and air defense personnel who are now operating the Patriot system have shared stories of pride, responsibility, and readiness. For many, this is more than just a piece of equipment, it's a symbol of progress and empowerment. With advanced simulations, live-fire exercises, and continuous drills, the Philippine military is building a new generation of highly trained, tech-savvy defenders. Public reception has been generally positive. Citizens, especially those in urban areas and near strategic installations, express greater confidence in the country's ability to defend itself. However, there are also concerns from human rights groups and advocates who warn against an arms race in the region. They caution that such developments could escalate tensions rather than ease them. That said, the current administration has reiterated that the purpose of the Patriot system is purely defensive. It's about safeguarding national territory, ensuring the safety of civilians, and maintaining stability in one of the world's most dynamic regions. So, what does the future hold? The deployment of the MIM-104 Patriot system marks the beginning of a new era in Philippine defense policy. It's a bold, strategic move that positions the country as a more self-reliant and credible player on the international stage. With continued investment, proper training, and international collaboration, the Philippines is laying the groundwork for a more secure and resilient future. In the context of today's rapidly evolving threat landscape from hypersonic weapons to drone swarms and cyber warfare, the need for advanced air defense systems has never been more critical. The MIM-104 Patriot is not a silver bullet, but it's a powerful tool in the broader defense toolkit. It gives the Philippines the ability to detect, engage, and neutralize threats long before they reach Philippine soil. As we look forward, the focus will likely shift to optimizing the system, expanding coverage, and integrating it with both regional and global defense networks. With the right strategies, the Patriot system could become the backbone of a multi-layered shield that protects the skies of the Philippines for decades to come. In summary, the arrival of the MIM-104 Patriot missile launcher in 2026 is a landmark moment in Philippine military history. It represents progress, preparedness, and a clear commitment to protecting the nation in an era of uncertainty and rapid technological change. While challenges remain, the foundation has been laid for a stronger, smarter, and more secure future.